Listen, not doing an intro for this. Where do I begin? I could just get to the negatives. All I can say is shout out to the referees for not finally fucking up Eddie Jackson's touchdown. All I have to say is this. If we do not fire Matt Nagy by tomorrow, we're done. All right, we're not beating Drew Brees next week. Drew Brees is going to, and plus, Mario Sanders and Michael Thomas are coming back. We're not beating them. We're not beating Tennessee either because they have a good run game and they will destroy our trash run game defense. We might win against Minnesota. We're not beating Green Bay. Al Robinson's out with a concussion. Not like it would have mattered because our Matt Nagy needs to go. All right, he's been the ultimate reason we almost lost to the Buccaneers. We almost lost to the Carolina Panthers. And he's the reason we lost to the Colts. What are you doing? If we do not fire Matt Nagy this week, the season's over. I have no hope in Matt. Until Matt Nagy proves me wrong, I'm done with Matt Nagy. I'm done with the clown. You went from an offensive genius to an offensive dumbass. I have no faith in you anymore, Matt Nagy. What do? When it's fourth down, you run a draw with Patterson. I love Patterson, don't get me wrong. I love Patterson to death. But he's not going to get the goddamn first down. How many times does he have to not get the goddamn first down before you know Montgomery's the guy? How many drop passes does Demetrius Harris have to have in order for you to not realize he's not the goddamn guy? How many wide receiver screen passes do you need? Sorry ass offensive head coach. At this point, I wouldn't even have Mex. I would rather take John Fox right now as our head coach. Okay? You are going to the only reason why you have a good record with the Bears right now is because of that defense. If Teddy Bridgewater drives down the field, game's over. If the Buccaneers got in field goal range, game's over. I'm sick and tired of this shit. And if Matt Nagy is still the head coach, then Ryan Pace should be fired. All right, I give up on this team. We're not beating Drew Brees. All right, especially with Al Robinson. I don't know if the concussion is serious or not. But as of now, the season's over. All right, this is unacceptable. All right, the defense, what can I say? It's not your fault. Your offense can't put up – they put up 0 points. 0 points. Your goddamn kicker can kick 3 points, can score more points than you. The goddamn kicker scored more points than your sorry asses. Just wanting you to know that. You can't blame Mitch. The only thing I can say is fire Matt Nagy. All right? Or give up the goddamn play call. Either way, you're done. I'm burning it to the ground with Matt Nagy. My trust with Matt Nagy has completely – the bridge has already been followed with Matt Nagy. I hate him now. He's a horrible head coach. He's a horrible manager. He's too soft on his players. He makes these terrible play calling. He thinks we are the Kansas City Chiefs. We're not. Miller had an okay game. Mooney had an okay game. Robinson had a good day. Jimmy Graham had an okay day. Offensive line was fucking garbage. Isaiah Crawford should be cut. And Charles Leno should be cut. We need to make an offensive line move, or else we should fire Ryan Pace because he failed to do that in the offseason. This is far beyond the quarterback. And all you random people that want to say, oh, we should start Trubisky. Is Trubisky going to make anything better? I want to know, is Trubisky going to make anything better? And all you people say, oh, we should tank for who's the Ohio State quarterback's name? Justin Fields. Yeah, is he going to make there's a lot of holes that the Bears need to fill in at the trade deadline. Ted Ginn needs to be cut, all right? Or he needs to be replaced by Darnell Mooney on bringing out punt returns. I'm done with Ted Ginn at this point. I'm done with Ted Ginn Jr. All right, I have to eat crow right now because I thought Ted Ginn was going to be a stun. Obviously, that didn't work out. So guess what? You're done, Ted Ginn. My trust for you is off. The only one that has earned back my trust are two players, Danny Trevathan and Anthony Miller. The only people I've lost trust in is Matt Nagy, Demetrius Harris, and the goddamn offensive line that just says, oh, like the defender has fucking corona or something. All in all, man, we're done. All right. Doesn't mean I'll stop continuing what I'm hoping for the best out of Matt Nagy because I know he's not giving up play calling. If Ryan Pace does not force Matt Nagy to give up play calling, we should fire both of them. And before you say, "Oh, you guys are 5-2," why would you fire them? If we can bench a quarterback when we're undefeated, we should fire head coach. Or just give up the play calling, period. This bozo refused to call a timeout before the second half ended. He has no trust in our offense. He has no trust whatsoever. Then why the fuck are you here, Matt Nagy? Why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you here? Who's our offensive coordinator? Yeah, give up the play calling to Bill Lazar, and he's going to do a better job than you because he's worked with Nick Foles before. All right, Nick Foles would have had 3 goddamn interceptions at best because of how bad our offensive line is. They're terrible at protecting. This is far beyond the quarterback. We can't do a carousel of 2 quarterbacks. All right, Nick Foles can't just throw the ball up in the air and go catch it by himself. Nick Foles can't guard block himself. Cole Kmet had a huge day, had a huge game. We should start him over Demetrius Harris. Cole Kmet is looking good. Jimmy Graham has been looking good. Demetrius Harris needs to go. I thought he was going to be a good sign. I'm done. Hopefully we can bounce back against the Saints. But let's be for real. We have no chance in hell against the Saints at this level. Our defense can only carry us to 10 wins. And what good does it do in the playoffs? Lost in the wild card? What good will it do if we rely on defense? We're not going to the Super Bowl. The only teams that are making the Super Bowl is the Seattle Seahawks. All right, because they have an offense that's moving the ball downfield. We have an offense that can't do shit. We have a play card that has a brain that doesn't have a brain. All right. And this Bears fan, shout out to Bears chat, or as known as idiotic Packers fans haters on Instagram. You can SMD. All right. You can SMD. I'm tired of you as much as I hate Matt Nagy, I don't wish death on him. I don't wish death on anybody, but you did. You turned off the TV like a goddamn pussy. Watch the game and hope for a comeback. You don't want to see the good in this team. You want to see this team fall on its face. Well, guess what? You can go be a Packers fan for all the crap I care about. We are done. But anyway, if you're a Bears fan, I could just say don't let this Monday night loss get to your head, thinking, oh, we're done, but just hope for the best. I'm just going to say, if Matt Nagy is not fired, we should fire Ryan Pace. Anyway, that's all. Subscribe. My name is Michael, and I approve this message.